Kleine Fluchten, the Meditelling podcast that combines meditation and storytelling. Little stories in the code of meditation for little escapes from everyday life. Not spiritual, not esoteric, just inspiring. Usually in German and from time to time in English. Let's escape together for a few minutes and find your very own images to the following Meditelling. Welcome to this Kleine Flucht onto the roof. As you may have already understood, I tell small, usually 10-minute stories in the form of a meditation, to provide small mental escapes from everyday life. Retreating to an undisturbed place, making myself comfortable, closing my eyes, and turning my gaze inward is something that does me a lot of good when things get too wild around me, and I think I'm losing myself in everyday life. This meditation is actually inspired from my work in international cooperation. I thought for people in European cities and landscapes, there are countless meditation offers. But who sends a meditation to people who are working in very remote places, with different living conditions than their place of origin, far from old friends and family, with a little radius of movement? There are actually many places in this world where the actual range of movement is really very limited. It doesn't have to be a heavily secured compound in Mali or a subway shaft in Kiev. Sometimes you don't have to look that far. Sometimes we feel that way ourselves. And for that situation, I created this Meditelling for all of us. I show you a place near you where the sky is your limit. So, let's get started. We start exactly from the place where you are right now. Dare to close your eyes, no matter if someone sees you or not. Meditation means focusing and inner gathering. And everyone around you can take a leaf out of your book for taking the time to do that. So you are setting a good example. First, focus on your breath. See how it flows. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the cool air against your nostrils as you inhale, and the touch of the airflow against your lips as you exhale through your mouth. We will now stealthily, quietly sneak away from the place where you are. Our destination is the roof of the building you are in right now. If you know how to get there, then walk this path in your mind now. If you don't know the way, imagine where the secret way to the roof of the building might be hidden. Maybe it's the last landing in the stairwell that you never normally walk. Maybe there's a staircase hiding behind the door at the end of your hallway. Or you might even have to climb a bit. Either way, by now you're running up a flight of stairs. It takes you around a few corners and up a few floors too. And then comes the last part of the staircase, the last few meters to the roof. You look up and you see only blue sky above you. You climb onto the roof, and no matter what you know is on the roof of this house, it is not here. But you're standing on a smooth plain covered with lush green grass. You suddenly realize that you are barefoot. Walk carefully a few steps and feel the soft, springy grass under the soles of your feet. It's a bit cool and damp, but immensely refreshing. You stand in the middle of the roof and you can see the surrounding. What do you see around the building? What do you see on the horizon? What does the environment look like from above? What does your gaze linger on? Something is coming into your visual field. It's a tree growing right in front of you, and not only one, but a few, and more, and more. In a few seconds, they grow above your head, stretching their branches above you and unfurling a dense of foliage protecting you from the hot midday sun. Bushes with lush leaves emerge between the trees, unfurling giant purple flowers in seconds. You keep walking, and with every step, a new tree grows out of the ground to your right and left. Already you can see the surroundings of the building only dimly and in cutouts between the trunks and bushes. Make a wish what kind of plants or flowers you want to see growing right next to you. I wish for a banana tree that emerges to your left, and its large fan-like leaves form a natural canopy over you. The forest around you grows until the sky hangs full of leaves, and the space around you is as far as the entire world. Only the sun penetrates through the green canopy and casts single rays onto the grass and into your face. It warms you. Can you feel it? Birdsong swells around you and you breathe in and out deeply, as if you could absorb the atmosphere of this place with your breath. You continue walking and come to a small forest clearing with a little stream running through. How cheesy, you think, but a stream just have to be here. It forms a small basin in front of you. You squat down at the edge of the basin and bend over the water. Can you see the reflection of your face? Give yourself a smile. And then dip your hands into the cold water and let your face vanish in small waves. The cool water is exactly the refreshment you need now to gather new energies. Imagine that you're now drawing water from the stream with your hands. Feel free to join this movement with your hands. Imagine splashing the water on your face when you place your hands on your face, so that the palms of your hands touch your cheek and your index and middle fingers rest on your eyelids. Feel the strength and softness of your hands, and then slowly stroke down your face. New energy is running through your veins. You stand up and you look back in the direction you came from. You can see your footprints in the grass, the slightly depressed leaves, and you try to follow back your own path. You look to your right and to your left at the trees bushes and flowers that stand lush green trellises to accompany you on your way out of the forest. Listen once again to the chirping of the birds that accompanies you. And walk until you feel the edge of the lawn on your toes, where the stairs downstairs begin. Place your foot on the edge so that it is exactly between your toes and the ball of your foot. Move your toes and imagine you're grabbing the edge with them. In front of you, you can see the stairs leading you back to the place where you started. The sun is in your back and its rays shine past you, illuminating the staircase in bright light. You see the shadow of your body, long stretched to the last step of the stairs. Your shadow head has already reached the bottom. Now let the rest of your real body flow and slowly walk down the stairs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The power of the sun still in your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deepen your breath. Raise your arms. Stretch them upwards. And then pull your arms down behind you. Push your shoulder blades together. And let your shoulders fall down. This way you open your heart and your lungs. Take another deep breath in and out. And now slowly open your eyes. With the power of the sun in your back and the power of the images in your mind, the rest of the day can come. You are prepared, resilient and freshened up. And just remember, you can always come back to this place on the rooftop. See you there. You listen to Kleine Fluchten, the Meditelling podcast that combines meditation and storytelling. Little stories in the code of meditation for little escapes from everyday life. Not spiritual, not esoteric, just inspiring. If you enjoyed this Meditelling, then subscribe to this podcast. You will always be informed when I publish a new episode. So subscribe now and look forward to the next Kleine Flucht. But most importantly, is there anything you would like to remember and take away from this Meditelling? Then keep it in your mind and in your heart. Hear you soon. Yours, Sarah.